Hello everyone and welcome back to the video. It is going to be a different video. If you hear The Weeknd playing in the background, I am listening to him because I'm home alone, so it's like I get the big house speakers. Ooh, it is my favorite. But I'm going to talk loud so I don't get copyrighted. But I am in my childhood room right now. I absolutely love this room, but it is time. I am officially moving out again, but September 1st, which gives me a little bit over a month. I am redoing this room. My mom and I talked and we think it's just a good time and idea to turn this more into, like, I don't want to say a guest room, but more kind of like prepared for a guest room. So we have my pod coming with all my furniture from moving from Oregon. So I have a new bed, a new desk, all of this, and we're gonna update my room and we're gonna make it a little bit more mature, just make it a little bit more kind of like the era that I like, the age I am, just because like I love this room a lot, but like every time I come back here I feel like I'm back in high school and it kind of throws me for a loop, especially mentally. So we're gonna update it, but I just want to show you the room. These walls have been so many different colors. They were black at one point. You could tell where I was mentally then. Black, and then a blue, obviously, and then this purple. And we think we're gonna go with a really light green, like not a complete white, because this house, we have like different kind of pops of colors. My mom does not like a kind of white house. She likes color and she likes, you know, adding like different like kind of statement pieces. So I think we're gonna do like a light green for the walls. But I have to take everything down because I have to prep the walls, clean it. We're gonna reorganize the room, but this entire room is getting a makeover and I'm gonna bring you guys along. So I'm just gonna start removing some stuff. Day one update. It looks fucking insane. I can't believe I did this all in one day with the help of my lovely mother. It is so gross, but I'm finishing moving a couple things out, redoing this, saying goodbye to the iconic painting I did in high school, but it's gonna look so good. It's time to strip furniture. I'm gonna strip these and then stain them because the white has gotta go. So let's do it. I've never done this before. Okay, so what I'm stripping is I am stripping my desk, all of this. I already put all the sugar on. This is a holder for one of my like shelves, and then the mirror that matches the desk, and then a bookshelf. So I'm stripping all this because the white is not me anymore, and I'm gonna stain it like a dark wood that's gonna match the rest of the natural wood in the in the room. I feel like I lost like 5 brain cells doing that because I did not wear a mask, but doing that, and I'm gonna do a test strip to see if some of it's ready to come off. So also freckles, hello. Okay, a few days later, update. The room is officially painted. My mom has kind of taken over and she didn't let me do anything, and she painted it while I was gone for an hour, and I was like, I was gonna paint it, but it does need a second coat, so I'm gonna do that today, and then we're done, and then we're gonna get rid of this rug and do a few. It's coming together so much. Those are gone. I do want to paint those. Oh, I'm so excited. It's definitely a lot darker. This is the paint color that we went with. It's like a very pale green, definitely a lot darker than I was gonna like initially like wanted, but I think it's gonna look good with everything together. So yay. And this is what it looks like with things against it. I think it looks really pretty. Yeah, I think it's gonna look really pretty. All right, I finished the first, or the trim, the second layer of the trim. It's time to finish painting. I'm sweating. Okay, so I finished the second coat. It looks so good. I definitely have like paint in my hair. I've all over. And I've primed these because these have like this like imagery that I did as a teenager. So we're painting this white, but I just primed it. I also primed the door. I'm officially, this room is growing up. No more quotes, no more all that. And so yeah, so I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'm gonna give it a couple more coats to really try and hide this, and then we're gonna paint it with like a white and just gonna be done. We're finishing the painting today. That's the rule. I made myself because I want to be done with it, but it looks so good and the color matches it's perfect. It's perfect. I love it. All right, good morning. So it's done. The painting is done. Today I'm going to clean up. I'm putting the like outlet light things back on, and I'm just gonna get this room ready for things to start coming in. It looks so good. I already feel calmer when I come in here. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, hours later of cleaning, the floor, when I took up the rug, had this like sticky residue. Oh my God, I've been on my knees scrubbing, mopping multiple times. I finally got it all up. That's from a plant. We're gonna ignore that. But we're finally done, and I'm going to put this because I'm keeping this piece of furniture, so I'm gonna put it over here where I want it. All my main furniture isn't gonna be here until I get my pod in like 2 weeks, but I can kind of start planning a little bit and just mapping out. I don't even know what day it is, but today we are putting the bookshelves back up, which I'm very glad about because these are taking up a lot of space in the hallway. This is my book collection. If you guys didn't know, I'm a huge book lover, reader. I read about 100 books a year, I want to say, maybe a little less, depending on the year. Like when I was abroad, I didn't read as many, obviously, but these are all my books. I actually just counted them because I was curious in how many I have, and right here is 258. I do have my books coming from Oregon, which is 2 boxes, so I'm assuming that's gonna be another like 50 books, so I'm gonna have like over 300. But yeah, these are all my books. These are my darker books that we'll kind of put on the top shelf that no one can reach, and then it, you know, goes. I have a lot of different kind of like genres, a lot of romance, a lot of mystery, a lot of dark romance. I definitely have also some like self-help books, and I have a lot of books from school that I always keep books. It's the one thing. People will be like, donate your books, you don't need them. One thing I will never donate is a book. I absolutely love books. I love having a physical book, and I want a library one day, and I want all of my books that I've ever read in that library. So yeah, so that's today. I started putting up some of the shelves, which I'll insert me having a crash out doing it. But we're gonna finish that today. When my mom comes back, she's gonna help me level the next one and do that. So books are gonna go up today. So it's slowly and surely coming together. It is officially, this lighting's awful, but it is officially pod week. The pod comes on this Friday. Thank fuck. I wouldn't be done with this room makeover. This is taking way longer than I thought it would. But why it's been taking so long and why I've been kind of gone is because I spent the last week, like week and a half, basically stripping all of the paint. I thought it was gonna be an easy job. Was I wrong? We just finished everything yesterday, and my mom spent the morning sanding everything, so everything's sanded. I cleaned it up, and today I am going to stain everything, and then it's gonna be actually finished today. So let me show you what I've been working on. So here is all the furniture that we're doing. So this is for the desk. So the desk and all these are gonna be the same color because it's like a set with this mirror that we did. as well as the bench for it. Then we have this like bookshelf, which is really pretty wood, so I'm just gonna put an oil on it and leave it as is. So those are the only things. It's been hell trying to get rid of the paint on it. I don't know what the fuck type of paint we used like 10 years ago when we got this stuff. It was hell trying to get it off, but it's done. Everything's done. The hard part's done. Now it's just about staining it, which shouldn't take me too long, and I have the stain, so I'm gonna do that now. And then once it's dries today, I can move this stuff back in and then finally get some stuff off the floor, which I'm really excited about. We're not gonna hang anything up until we get the pod, because a lot of the stuff from the pod I'm gonna use in my room, but we're slowly but surely getting there. But this is what I've been doing nonstop for the last week and a half. And this is what the stain looks like. It is a walnut stain I did. It is so, I haven't done this yet, so ignore that. But look how pretty. It's gonna look so good. But I'm gonna let this dry now. I am very exhausted, but many hours later, here's the reveal. It looks so good against the green, but I'm gonna move this into the spot that I want this, and then I'll show you what it looks like. But so far, I'm really liking the choices I made. This is also the same color as this, so it should match my bookshelves really well, which will just kind of tie everything together nicely. All right, this is where we're leaving my room for today. Everything is off the floor, finally. And the desk is full of just crap, but it's fine. But the most amazing part is this is up. It looks so good against the wood. And once we have the proper desk in, everything's just gonna match so nice. And I'm so excited. Friday couldn't come soon enough, but that's what we did today. And we're done. And now it's just waiting for the pod to get here. So I will see you Friday. That's what day it is. The U-Haul. She's officially come. Trying to put this in. It was hell. We already unpacked everything. I'm trying to get the U-Haul picked up earlier than what we wanted, but we have a real bed, we have a rug, and we have the desk. I'm gonna start unpacking, but it's been a great morning. So this is where we're stopping with today. It looks so good. We have our full-length mirror now. Then we have our bed, and then we have this little bookshelf here. Speaking of books, it's really chaotic, but this is what it looks like. It looks so good. But yeah, that's where we're stopping for today because I have plans tonight and I can't do anymore. It's too hot, but everything's out of the storage unit. Did it in one day and they're gonna come pick it up tomorrow. And so then it's just about unpacking, which I'm like, I have no room for anything, but it's okay. We're gonna figure it out. But this is where I am for today, and I get an actual bed to sleep on tonight, which I'm very excited about. But it was very stressful getting all the furniture in, so that's why I didn't really film, because I was maybe crashing out just a little bit, if you can tell by the bags under my eyes. But anyway, so I will see you when I start really unpacking, which should be tomorrow. So it is Sunday. I've been unpacking all day. I finally got all my shoes in. Tell me why I have over 50 pairs of shoes. A lot of things, which is kind of not frustrating, but it's a little frustrating, but it's also like why I have so much shit, is specifically with like clothes. I have not grown since 6th grade. So a lot of these shoes I've had since middle school, like literally middle school. Like I'm not even kidding, like these I got in 6th grade. And it's like, they're still fine shoes. There's no reason to get rid of them. But then I have so much shit. And it's because I'm not growing out of anything. So, but I did my shoes, is what it looks like. My closet, oh, she's so full. We also have to move the mirror because we realized it being there, I couldn't open my drawers. We should have known that, but it is so full and I have clothes all down there. But I'm going to New York, so obviously a bunch of this like winter stuff is going to come with me then. So it'll clear out some of my closet. But I just am like, I have so much crap. That's all jackets. Like, I also get a lot of hand-me-downs. Like a lot of this is hand-me-downs. A lot of this is like my mom's stuff. A lot of this is like, cause I'm the like youngest cousin on both sides of my family. So I get a lot of hand-me-downs. And I just realized I have so much shit, but I like all of my shit, but it's like, this is too much shit. And it's also like, I never realized how much I had because this was all accumulating, is that the word, in Oregon. And I was like, oh, this is not that much, because I had half of it in Oregon and then half of it here. And I was like, this is not that much, coming back and forth. I'm like, oh, so I barely have anything. And then when it's all together, I'm like, holy God, I have so much shit. So it's that. So that's why I haven't really been filming, because I've been trying to tackle this without losing my brain, because it's low-key been really hard doing all this. So once I finish this, then once I start hanging stuff, then I'll come back to you. But this is what I've kind of been doing. And this is where we're ending off on night, whatever the fuck this is. We finally hung up the mirror, moved some stuff around. Then I did this little, like, such a pretty little gallery wall over my bed. Like, look how pretty that is. My bed is unmade. Started a new book, very good. My little thing, hung that up. My desk with my books, like, that is so crazy how many books I have. But, and then I hung up this stuff. I still have to hang up my other mirror and then this. But once that is done, my room is done. I would have filmed, but I was so overwhelmed doing everything. But this is where we're at. Tomorrow I'll show it when it's in the light and everything's cleaned. And a final room reveal. Yay! It is done. I cannot believe it's fucking done. I'm gonna show you guys around real quickly. But we finished this morning and I finished unpacking everything. The house is definitely a little chaotic, but my room is done. My plants are moved in. The only thing that is gonna change is my bedding, but I'm not gonna wait for that to be done to like show you the final result. It's just gonna be my bed in Oregon, pretty much here. Like, it's just that same bedding. It feels so good to have everything done and to see everything and to just feel like I'm in a completely different space back home. I absolutely love it. So let me show you around. So obviously here's my little door. I have this gorgeous little painting I did of my dog who passed away 2 years ago. That's right as you walk in. Then I have like my bags, my keys, and then my diploma. Then you go over here and here's my desk. My desk is probably the most chaotic just because of all the books I have. But here my desk, I am currently editing right now. But my desk, all of my books, some plants, like, you know, just like kind of like my crystals. Then continuing over, I have my little vanity, which was white and we stained it. And this was the hardest thing I've ever had to do, but it looks so amazing. We finally hung up the mirror and then this little jewelry box. And I also hung up that. I put a little plant there, put some more of my dried flowers. I think it looks really pretty. Then over here, you have your little reading kind of nook with the lamp from Oregon, and it's kind of this little area. Yes, the drawers can't really open, but it's just kind of how it's gonna be. Then we have the gorgeous rug from Oregon as well. And then my bed, which has a million plus stuffed animals, but we're just gonna ignore that for right now. Then the gorgeous little gallery wall that I ended up doing. I think it turned out so pretty with my horse calendar, obviously. Then my little vanity side table. One of these plants is gonna move once my flowers die to where the flowers are, but we're just keeping it there for now. My little vanity, my crystals. These are like my favorite books, plus some of the books I'm reading currently, so in my journals as well. Over here, we have like this little kind of mirror guy, which has a bunch of just random shit in it. Then my all-time favorite series ever, which is Devil's Night by Penelope Douglas. Highly suggest if you have not read this. It's a like amazing series. I love it. It is dark romance, just trigger warnings, all of that. My gorgeous flowers, which are still blooming over a week later. Then we have this area, which is kind of the getting ready area with my jackets. And then we did like a little purse thing up here. Finally have a full-length mirror in my room, which is pretty crazy because I've actually never had one in my room before. So this is really nice to have this. And some plants in front of there. My closet we're not going to open because it is literally chaos. But yeah, so this is what my room looks like. I absolutely love it. The walls, the wood, everything looks so pretty, and I'm so happy to finally have this done. Thank you for coming on this journey, and I hope you guys have a great time watching this video, get inspired maybe to redo stuff. Though it was stressful, it was so worth it. The room looks amazing, and it's definitely a lot more like ready. If a guest wants to stay in here, they can definitely stay in here. But with that, I'm gonna end this video. Thank you so much, and remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week.